The covenant made, fulfilled in your grace. You've proven your love. You are faithful, faithful, all through the ages, through joy and through sorrow. Faithful, faithful, grace for today and my hope for tomorrow. Seasons of change, Lord, you will remain steady and true. And day by day, your mercies await, each morning made new. You are faithful, faithful, all through the ages, through joy and through sorrow. Faithful, faithful, grace for today and my hope for tomorrow. Faithful, you are faithful. Great is your faithfulness. Great is your faithfulness. Great is your faithfulness. Great is your faithfulness. Faithful, you are faithful, 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 grace for today and my hope for tomorrow. Faithful, faithful, all through the ages, through joy and through sorrow. Faithful, faithful, grace for today and my hope for tomorrow. Great is your faithfulness. Great is your faithfulness. Great is your faithfulness. Great is your faithfulness.
Wow, wow. From the moon to the sunshine, every seashell that I find, I remember God made everything. From the sky to the mountains, by your love I'm surrounded. I remember God made everything. God made me just the way I am. He made the whole world with his hands. God made me just the way I am, way I am, way I am. Oh, 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 oh. God made me just the way I am. Oh, 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 oh. God made me just the way I am. Waking up in the morning, if it's sunny or pouring, I remember God made everything. From this life that I'm living to these hands that I'm lifting, I remember God made everything. God made me just the way I am. He made the whole world with his hands. God made me just the way I am, way I am, way I am. Oh, 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 oh. God made me just the way I am. Oh, 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 oh. God made me just the way I am. From my head to my toes, from my ears to my nose, He made it. He made it. Every fish on the sea, all the leaves on the trees. He made it. He made it. Come on, say from my head to my toes, from my ears to my nose. He made it. He made it. Yeah. Say every fish in the sea, all the leaves on the trees. He made it. He made it. God made me just the way I am. He made the whole world with his hands. God made me just the way I
The first two people in the world were Adam and Eve. Their life with God was perfect. But they disobeyed God and brought sin into the world. Now all people sin, except Jesus. God loves his people and has a plan to make them new. Genesis 11 in the Bible tells us that way back a long time ago, everyone spoke the same language. Some of the people moved and built a great big city so everyone else would see how important they were. In the city, they started building a tower that could reach up to heaven. They thought, no one can stop us. They made bricks and stacked them higher and higher. They hoped the tower would show others that God was on their side and making them stronger than everyone else. They thought the tower would bring them closer to God, but they forgot something very important. They never asked God if he wanted a tower. It wasn't how God wanted to be worshipped. God looked over the city and the tower and knew the people were building these things to make themselves seem important. He knew they could do it because they spoke the same language. So, he mixed up their words. The people hoped a tower to heaven would make them strong, but God wanted them to be strong against sin. They needed him because he's the only one who can make sin go away. So, he scattered the people from the city to different parts of the world. The city with the tower was called Babel because it was the place where God confused their languages. God knew that one day, people from all over the world who spoke different languages would worship him together. This story about the people of Babel and the tower reminds us to follow God's plan instead of our own plan. Following God's plan is the best, because God is the best. That is the end of this story, but it's not the end of God's story.